don't beat yourself up so much for things not going your way, because at the end of the day, you were never meant to be in control. That was never your role. It's the same thing with anything in life. For example, if you're driving somewhere and you take a wrong exit and you're like, damn, now I'm gonna be late. Maybe that detour that you took was actually the destination, but you never really looked at it like that because you're desiring another path. But if you just go with the flow and you kind of let it be and just let yourself along the path that was planned for you, you're going to realize that maybe you're going to reach much more beautiful destinations than the one that you had planned out. You know, when I resigned from my corporate job a couple of months ago, and because my buddy was basically forcing me to quit my job, and my nervous system was forcing me to quit my job because of the stress and the burnout, and it made me feel like I was behind in life. And I also felt like I was a late bloomer all my life. And it was only until I broke down and I stopped forcing things and I just let it be. I genuinely couldn't care less about success. And, you know, me being like a very ambitious person, I genuinely couldn't care less about what was going to happen next in my life. I genuinely couldn't care less. All I was focused on was just getting my health back, was just healing my dysregulated nervous system. And only then my definition of success changed. Success was no longer about making a certain amount of money. Success was no longer about achieving the big goals that I set out for myself, that I had to achieve before 30. All of these goals were not actually my goals. It was just the goals that society convinced me that I needed. You know, it's only up until I started healing, like my nervous system, and I started thinking about things in my life and reflecting on my life with clarity. Only then I realized everything was written. Every book that I picked up afterwards about self-help, you know, mindset and everything like that, me making videos on this YouTube channel, it was written. It was just like resistance. It was me resisting the plan that he had out for me. I was never going to reach the version that I am today till I stopped resisting and until I stopped being so adamant to make things go my way and my way only.